In today's video, I will be going over Fortnite skins that I think should get Fortnitemares reskins or Fortnitemares styles in the future. It doesn't necessarily have to be this season, but I would love to see these skins be part of Fortnitemares at some point, because I think we can all agree Fortnitemares skins are some of the best skins in the entire game, especially for original characters. And that's exactly who I'm going to be talking about today, is Fortnite original skins. And remember, this is just my opinion, but I would love to hear yours down in the comments below. Let me know some skins that you would love to see get Fortnitemares styles. If you enjoy my videos, be sure to use code TuneSpider in the Fortnite item shop to support me. And now let's get started. Alright, so the first skin I want to start with is Lil Whip. I feel like typically for Fortnitemares meme skins, it's either Peely, Fish Stick, or Meowscles, so I would love to see them use some different meme skins that they have, and I feel like Lil Whip would be a good choice. You could give them a Frankenstein inspired type skin, where you could be like piecing together all these different ice creams to build together Lil Whip. You could also do the same with the cones. You could do like a waffle cone, a regular cone, so on and so forth. And then of course they could add in Frankenstein designs, but of course that's just one idea for the character. Up next is Sky. I feel like typically for the Chapter 2 Season 2 Battle Pass, there are definitely a couple skins that get way more attention than some others. For example, Midas has way more skins than anybody else from that battle pass, and that is a very iconic battle pass. A lot of people consider it the best or one of the best. Now Sky does have a couple reskins, but I think it'd be pretty cool if she got a Fortnitemares style, and this would be a little bit of a different take. I don't feel like we've really seen this before, but I think it'd be cool if she was a trick-or-treater. She could even have like a Guff type costume and have like a trick-or-treating bag for a pickaxe. Then up next from that same battle pass is going to be Tina. I was thinking for a while on hers. For some reason, I kept coming back to like a werewolf design, kind of similar to the one that we're supposed to get from the surveys this Fortnitemares. I think it'd be interesting if Tina was turned into a werewolf, or she could have a classic ghoul trooper type skin as well. I think she would look really good with that design, and I would definitely prefer the remix look for her. Now up next is Jules, and I feel like she's got to be at the top of the list for someone to get a Fortnitemares style, because Midas has one. He has the Phantom look, and it's been leaked that we're getting the Marigold skin this Fortnitemares. And of course there's a few styles that they could do for Jules. They could do the Phantom style just like Midas, they could do a vampire style just like Marigold, but I also really like the Skeletress style. I love that blue. I think it would look really good on Jules, especially if they made like her tattoos that color blue and gave her design kind of like a skeleton look. I feel like that would be a pretty creative skin, make her a little different than Midas and Marigold, but I also think Phantom or Vampire could be really cool for her as well. Then the next skin is going to be Ripley. I feel like for him, they either got to do like a ghoul green with a festive outfit. So of course his like slurp body, everything about him would be green. And then they could do like a Halloween inspired tactical outfit, like that tactical vest that he wears. Or they could get really creative with it and give him a Swamp Thing design. I think that'd be super interesting for Ripley. And I feel like that's the perfect character inspiration for this meme skin. Then up next, of course, I wasn't going to forget about her. She is one of the most important characters in Fortnite right now, and that is Hope. She definitely needs a Fortnitemares style. I'm kind of surprised she hasn't gotten one yet, but there are 3 designs that I think would look pretty good for her. A Phantom style, the purple glow would look really cool on her. A Witch design, and I'll go into more detail about that a little later. There's a reason why I'm picking Witch for Hope. Or a vampire style. I think that'd be pretty interesting. I think she could pull off a vampire look pretty well. Maybe like a Celine from Underworld type look or something like that. So she still has kind of like a tactical look to her, still looks kind of badass. And then last but not least for Hope, and I'm not referring to the Marvel character when I say this, but a black cat style, because she is cat themed. Her whole outfit could be a black cat inspiration. Next up are the birds. I couldn't pick just one, so I was definitely thinking a bundle for them. They could definitely do the skeleton designs, like a bundle we've previously gotten before, but this time it would be all the birds. I also think it'd be pretty funny if they did like scarecrow designs. I feel like that would be kind of ironic for birds to look like scarecrows. And then the last design I thought of is giving them zombie looks. I think that'd be pretty interesting, but I think if they're going to do more meme skins for Fortnitemares, you definitely got to include the birds. And then speaking of meme skins, also Bushranger, we can't really forget about him. For this character, I was thinking just something like fall, October aesthetic, maybe like black and orange leaves or something like that. Maybe a skeleton face paint to really hone in on October, because I believe Bushranger already has like an autumn style. So this one would really need to be like a Halloween October aesthetic. And then another meme skin, Mancake. I couldn't forget about this character, and I think for Mancake, a Van Helsing type skin would work perfectly for this character, especially since he was part of the Bounty Hunter season. Mancake could be hunting down all of the monsters on the Fortnitemares island, and I think he'd look pretty cool with a Van Helsing type aesthetic. Next up will be Brutus. I feel like he could definitely get a Frankenstein style. He could just get a ghoul zombie type style, or even a werewolf. I think the werewolf is the most interesting, but Frankenstein makes the most sense for Brutus. Then the next skin on the list is Big Dill. Now hear me out, I know Big Dill has a lot of haters. I know he's also pissed a lot of people off on the Fortnite island. So this meme skin wouldn't intentionally try to make him cool. It would actually be a really crappy ghost mask and a candy corn chain. So instead of the ski mask, it'd be a crappy ghost mask, and to replace his chain would be candy corn. So essentially he would be a trick-or-treater as well on the island. And then next up is Sloan. So I would rather see her come back first in the storyline before she gets a Fortnitemares skin, but I definitely think she needs one, and I think hers is very obvious, and that would be a mad scientist. I feel like there's no way Epic wouldn't think of that. I think it's one of the more obvious Fortnitemares styles for her. Moving on to the next skin would be Antonia. I would love to see her from the Chapter 4 Season 4 Battle Pass. There are quite a few skins from Chapter 4 that I definitely think deserve reskins, and she's one of them. And I think she would definitely pull off a vampire style. I think that'd be really cool for her. And I think for Antonia, it'd be interesting to have two styles for her. Just a normal vampire look. We can even keep her business outfit, maybe make it black or red, or the colors of the Fortnitemares theme that season. And I think for the other style, if you remember, she had a mask style in the Battle Pass. I think it'd be interesting if it was like broken and split in half. In one side of it, you could see the vampire fangs in more of like that vampire look that Driftwalker has, or maybe Kato Thorn, and starts to reveal her true vampire form. The next skin I'm going to bring up is Highwire. So for her, I thought about maybe just giving her like a ghoul trooper design, maybe a vampire style, but I also think it'd be really interesting if they just used like her helmet and gave it more like scary movie vibes. Like, you know, those scary movies where the intruders have the different masks on, like in Strangers or You're Next, like those type of thriller scary movies. I think it'd be interesting if they used her helmet look and then made that kind of scarier and fit Fortnitemares. Then next up is Lynx, and I think they should just do her all black suit, the original one from Chapter 1 Season 7, and give it a skeleton look. I think the black and white would look really cool for her, and they could also give her like that neon green, almost like Styx River looking style. I think those two styles would look really cool on the Lynx suit. And then sticking with Chapter 1, we have the Reaper. We haven't seen this skin from Chapter 1 Season 3. It makes sense because we got the real John Wick in the game, but I think maybe a fun way to bring him back is give him a Grim Reaper style. So we could say ever since Chapter 1 Season 3, or ever since John Wick arrived, he became the Grim Reaper of Fortnite. I think that would be pretty interesting, a cool tie-in, and it's a play on words for the name. And then moving on to Nanja, I think I got to do the Black Cat style, and I think it'd just be really funny if you had a Halloween sweater. Like the way I think of it is dressing up your cat for Halloween, giving your cat a Halloween costume. I think that'd be pretty funny, kind of adorable at the same time as well. Then next up is Renzo the Destroyer, and I actually want your help with this one in the comments. I was thinking of some different looks for Renzo, maybe like a Van Helsing inspiration similar to Mancake, maybe turn him from like cyborg to looking more like a skeleton. I feel like there's different looks you could do for Renzo that would be really cool because he's already a really badass skin, so I think any sort of Fortnitemares style you gave him would look really good in game. Next up is Mizuki, and I wrote down a vampire style for her. I'm going to be honest with you, I just want more vampire styles in the game. I love vampires, and I think she could look pretty cool with a vampire style. I feel like they could also done something for like a demon hunter for Mizuki. I'm not talking about the movie, just clarifying that, but that would be kind of funny. But that would have probably had to been for this Fortnitemares because she's on the island, and then we have the demons coming, the spirit realm, so they could have done a style like that for her as well. Then the next skin is Montigue. I would love to see more Chapter 5 Season 1 skins return, especially from that Battle Pass. I really like that Battle Pass, and I think Montigue would be a really cool vampire. He'd be that rich vampire that forms his own cult, funds everything, and I feel like he has the look for it. It could be a really cool skin. Now, speaking of Chapter 5 Season 1 Battle Pass skins, the next one I'm bringing up is Valyria. We need Valyria to return to this game. Like, what has she been up to? Also, similar to Sloan, I would like to see her return in the storyline first before getting a Fortnitemares style, but I think if she got one, it would definitely need to be a witch, and that's why I mentioned a witch style for Hope as well, since they're sisters. But in my opinion, I think that would be the best look for Valyria. Then next up is Celine from the Chapter 4 Season 1 Battle Pass. We haven't seen her since then, and I thought she was a really good skin. There's a few different styles you could do for her. You could give her a ghoul design, phantom, vampire, maybe the Skeletor look. I feel like really anything would fit for her. Then next up would be X-Lord. I think a phantom or ghoul look would be really cool for X-Lord. I was thinking it'd be funny if you gave him like a headless horseman design and he's holding his helmet, but of course for in-game that wouldn't work because of hitboxes, so I settled for like a phantom or a ghoul design for the character. Then next up is Lorenzo from Chapter 4 Season 3. He's got to have a vampire style. I think he would look so sick as a vampire, especially that other style with the coat and the mask. His mask could be like broken, revealing his mouth with the fangs, and I think the aesthetic with the jacket and then just that whole design would work perfect for a vampire. Then last but not least, I'm gonna go with Aura and Guild. bring back the siblings. I think it'd be cool if they got Fortnitemares styles. They could be trick-or-treaters, they could be ghoul type skins. I think they would really fit for anything, and they're only 800 V-Bucks, so I think that'd be great for anybody that wants to purchase Fortnitemares skin. But I think they gotta be brought into the item shop together and have similar styles. But there you have it, those are Fortnite original skins that I think it'd be really cool to get Fortnitemares skins for in the future. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to drop a like and subscribe. And if you're in my Discord server, the code for this Halloween event for this week is going to be double double, toil and trouble. And if you'd like to join my Discord server, that link is going to be in the description. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. Peace.